Panicked shoppers could be seen stockpiling bottles of water in a Costco store as Britain basks in a 30-degree early summer heatwave. Customers in Chingford, East London were seen loading up huge packs of 40 for £6.
What the fuck?
וזה ממשיך, וזה ממשיך, וזה ממשיך, וזה ממשיך. מה קורה פה?
Maybe you're going to see this footage and think it's not panic buying, but when I see the long lineups, lots of people there at the store with grocery carts full, it really is reminiscent to 2020 and the whole pandemic scare, and everybody was just buying up everything. And I know because I was there and I was stacking toilet paper and all kinds of stuff in the cart. So I recognize it when I see it. So I haven't been to Costco recently, and I'm very curious to go and see what I find at my local Costco store. And, you know, it doesn't have to be Costco. It could be Sam's Club, or it could be BJ's if you have those stores around you as well. But I have not seen this in person. It's really interesting that it's starting to happen in certain places. And coincidentally, you know, there's a whole situation right now going on with Iran and Israel. And, you know, could that be the reason why that some people are starting to fill up the carts? I mean, I think it very well could be. Obviously, we're also on the verge of hurricane season, but usually you're not seeing that type of activity at the onset of hurricane season. This is going to be something when there's really something going on, like, again, the pandemic or some other kind of virus is going around, or there's some kind of other threat that is, you know, taking place. So right now I'm thinking it could be due to the fact of the potential war, or the, you know, the war that seems to be that we're entering in. But anyways, regardless of that, I'm here to say that if you do need some things from the store and you are not prepared, then now would be probably a good time to go ahead and get some things, because I am a proponent of being proactive and not reactive. And I understand that everybody has different means. Not everybody can go and stock up on a bunch of essentials, but do what you can with whatever you do have. So if that means that you can get a little bit of extra food, some extra cans of goods, if you can, hey, maybe go check that your car tank is full of gas, or do we have some extra water? Do we have extra food for our pets? Do you have extra formula for your babies? Do you have things that your children may need? Whatever it is that you may need right now, do you have some prescriptions that need to be refilled? Anything like that. Now is always a good time to go ahead and take care of those things, because when people, just like that video said, when you hear about, you know, things on the news, like you should prepare, or people are starting to prepare, that's kind of, I don't want to say it's too late, but that's also not the best time, because you're going to be fighting against the masses, and not quite literally necessarily, but you're going to be going to the store at the same time like everybody else is going to the store. So when you got to kind of trust your senses.
Simple stockpile list to prepare for emergencies. Canned goods, peanut butter, instant noodles or soup, protein bars and trail mix, powdered milk or protein powder, bottled water, 1 gal per person per day, water filter, water purification tablets, first aid kit, pain relievers, cold and flu meds, anti-diarrheal, personal prescriptions 30 to 60 day supply, flashlights and lanterns, extra batteries, solar phone charger, power banks, toilet paper, baby wipes, trash bags, hand sanitizer, soap, toothpaste and toothbrushes, multi-tool or Swiss Army knife, manual can opener, duct tape, paracord, gloves and masks, emergency go bag per person, change of clothes, 3-day food and water, blanket, copies of ID, cash, small bills, flashlight and whistle.
5 items I would recommend stocking if you're concerned about World War III or nuclear exchange in particular. This video is 5 of 5. Item number 5 is food, particularly freeze-dried food, canned food, or MREs. Here are 5 reasons I think MREs might be the option to go with. Number 1 is shelf life. Freeze-dried food will win hands down in this category, but the problem with freeze-dried food is that freeze-dried food requires a lot of water and the means to cook it. Canned food is better because you can eat it straight out of the can. You don't have to cook it, and most canned foods will last 5+ years. MREs will also last 5+ years if they're stored in cool temps. Storing these in high temps will degrade them much faster. Number 2, no cooking required. MRE, meals ready to eat. They do have a heating packet in here that just requires a minute amount of water to activate. Number 3, all of these foods are sealed up. That's important in a nuclear situation because if fallout falls on your food, you can't eat it, but if it's sealed, you can. Number 4, portable and packable. If you need to evacuate or bug out, you can easily toss these into your pack and just go. Lightweight, compact, you don't have to think about cooking fuel. And number 5, calorie dense and balanced. Today's typical MREs are going to have 1,200 to 1,500 calories in each MRE package. They're designed for war, sustaining energy in crisis situations. A lot of people that don't understand MREs, they look at the inspection date and they think it's the expiration date. It's not. I got a few cases of these just in case right off the TikTok shop. Fast shipping, orange shopping cart down here if you want to grab some. This is the last video in the series. If you haven't watched video 1 through 4, I'd suggest checking those out now.
Bombing reports across the US, Israel, and Iran have triggered a wave of panic buying, from bottled water and gas in Tehran to survival gear in Denver. In today's video, we dove into crowdsourced clips insights to explore fear-fueled shopping in Israel, where entire supermarket sections were cleared amid threats of retaliation. Panic buying scenes in Tehran with traffic jams and gas stations and frantic runs on food and medicine. And alerts in the US where some communities stocked up after hearing about domestic bombing threats, especially as war conversation heats up. That was intense. From Tehran's gas lines to Israeli supermarkets and US prep stores filling fast, panic is taking over social media. But remember, stockpiling might help you feel safe, but it hurts others who need essentials. What's fueling this widespread hoarding mindset, and how is this social anxiety turning into empathy shelves? If this video resonated with you, please hit like, subscribe, and share. Let us know down below. Are you panic prepping or staying calm? Let's unpack it together. Just a quick note, full credit goes to the original creators of these videos. Stay informed, stay considerate, and thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.